So today I'm going to talk to you about top 5 new habits you can create for yourself in 2018 relating to weight loss. Number 1, drinking more water. So many of us don't take in enough water. The minimum, I tell most of my clients, 2.5 litres. This is going to help boost your metabolism, flush out the majority of rubbish that sits in our body, and there's more than you realise, and just generally make us feel better about ourselves because we'll be more hydrated. 2, eat more protein, okay? So many people are unaware of how much protein they should actually be taking in. When it comes to weight loss, you want to be prioritizing this ahead of anything else. Take your body weight in kilos, multiply that by 1.5, and that in grams should be roughly how much protein you are taking in. If you weigh 100 kilos, it should be 150 grams of protein each day. If you weigh 50 kilos, 75 grams of protein per day, and so forth. Again, it's going to help boost your metabolism. It helps build and repair muscle, and your body actually has to work harder to process and digest this food than any other food source. So you're going to be burning more calories. Number 3, move more. Be more active. Spend less time sat down. On average, we sit down for 7.5 hours of the day. That's far too long. If you work at a desk, set little half-an-hour timers to stand up, move around. It's so bad for us to be fixed in one position for a long period of time. If you like to take note of your steps and you've got that 10,000 goal that you've been doing for however many years, up the ante, make it 11, make it 12,000. Move more. Number 4, be aware of how many calories you are taking in each day. Probably going to put more effort in than any of the others with this, but it is such a big reason as to why so many of us don't lose weight, is the amount we eat. If you add it up throughout the day and then total the amount of calories you are taking in, the likelihood that it is too much is quite high. Use MyFitnessPal or whatever app works for you, but take note and see how many calories you're eating, okay? And finally, number 5, try something new. This is one I'm going to do myself, and I'm going to categorize it to trying something new each month. But what you're looking to do is find a type of exercise, whatever it might be, that you enjoy. Okay, if you find something that you enjoy and you look forward to, you will continue to do it. If you don't particularly enjoy the exercise routine you're doing it, you shouldn't be doing it. You've got to enjoy it for it to be sustainable.